Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. The other day I did a video regarding Ron and the actual text messages he received and replied to with a KamehaCon representative. We didn't have all of the texts, but today we actually have the rest of the conversation, which we will be going through, and we'll have a little look at the very end then and see what's going to happen. Because obviously, as recently, the Vic Mignogna Tumblr blog post, which went against him, and again had tons of people saying, well, you know, their little stories, that has been deleted and so forth. So, when we left off last time, the one we did actually have, it was just saying that Ron was like, oh no, it was 3 friends of mine, what happened, blah, blah, blah. So, we're going to go on. So, you are saying the internet hearsay is causing you to withhold sponsorship? Just want to be clear. Toye went back with, it's not just the internet. He assaulted 3 close friends of mine and 1 additional person that's even closer. But I can't say much here, isn't it? Because there's an investigation going on. This is where we left it. And so it goes on. He goes, this will get ugly, so we are talking with our legal team to see if there could be any fallout if we are sponsoring an event with him in attendance. KamehaCon representative went back with, and by it all goes down, is there something I should know? Toye responded with, they came forward. KamehaCon, I can you now, based on our contracts. If he has people step forward and or charges are pressed, he will be dropped. So, just going to stop by there. Obviously, because no charges are actually brought forward against Vic, and there's nothing has happened, nothing's come to the limelight. And this just goes to show you, they did drop him at first because they're like, oh, right, okay, something's happened, Vic's being investigated for such and such a crime, we can't have him. So they dropped him. That part I understand, because it's fair enough if, obviously in the public eye that doesn't look good. But obviously, no one came forward, no charges are dropped, pressed, or anything. And they said, Vic, can you come back? That's what happened. So Toye went back with, all I can say is there's an active investigation going on, but just know 3 very, very close friends of mine and Monica came forward, and the last person, I will let her speak for herself, but it's legit. Not trying to cause drama, but just wanted to let you know where we stand. Toye went back with again, don't say anything, please. But one of those who are coming forward is Monica. She was uneasy being there with him, but wouldn't let the fans down, but her agents are contacting all cons they are booked at, and letting them know she won't be there if he is. Another voice actor's girlfriend, and the 2 twins who lived with them. Toye, cons have already started backing out. Then that's what KamehaCon representative went back with, which shows. Toye, he doesn't know who is coming to the front of these issues, but that's why I need you not to say anything, because it can hurt Sony's investigation and the legal investigation. Toye, I will get a list for you. So, that's actually really interesting with the way Ron has said, I need you not to say anything because it can hurt Sony's investigation and the legal investigation. Personally, I don't study law, but I would say that's because Ron's not supposed to tell anybody what's going on. It's it's an internal investigation, so-and-so's happening, and no one's meant to know. But all of a sudden, Ron Toye went out of his way to, before KamehaCon happened and said, there's an investigation going against Vic. So, according to Toye, the voice actor Monica Rial and her agents stated at various conventions that she won't be there if he is. Yet, in the case of KamehaCon, Vic was announced as a guest as early as 2 months prior to the announcement that Monica would also make an appearance as a special guest. If Monica's contract was finalised after Vic's, it appears unlikely that Monica would have been ignorant of Vic's attendance, which is very true. Because we got the ones here, because again, this comes from Bounding in the Comics, now the rest of the tweets. We got KamehaCon was September 20th. 2018 is when Vic was announced, and then December 6th, 2018 is when KamehaCon said Monica was going. So that's interesting there. It's the way everything has happened, obviously, the only reported entity that launched an investigation into Vic's alleged behaviour was Sony Funimation, which resulted in Vic's replacement in the shows, and it ended his relationship with Funimation, which again is a massive kick in the teeth because a lot of people love Vic, and I love his voice acting as well. I think it's really funny that that Ron went out of his way and started doing all of this. Obviously, the conversation continued. The representative did clarify that any action taken against Vic attendance could open up KamehaCon to potential legal troubles, to which Ron advises the representative that this stuff will probably pop before the convention takes place. Please do. From a legal standpoint, I can be sued without probably conduct of legal issues. And Ron Toye went back with, "Oh, makes sense. I will. We have time before your con. It's coming quick, but this stuff will probably pop before." Then Ron Toye said, "Most of the assaults happened at conventions." Well, with that one there, obviously we have gone over this in the past, where Kick Vic people, they have used photos of people who are having hugs with Vic at conventions, and they've spun them and they said this person said this story. But then those people have had to come out and defend themselves, saying this never happened. That's just a sad, twisted thing to do, is go out there and say, "Oh, well, if we use this photo and we put this story with it, it makes it look legit." But then obviously that person's like, "Well, actually, no, it never happened. You're using my photo without my permission." So, going on then, obviously the representative did ask to speak to Monica off the record, and to speak directly with her and address the concerns. However, Ron informed the representative that Monica is unaware of Toye reaching out to KamehaCon, and not to reveal this secretive conversation to Monica. KamehaCon representative, "Is there a way Monica can speak with me off record? She gave me a number, but if she has concerns, it's love to address them. Trust me, we won't be standing idle. Aside from that, I wouldn't let that stop you from reaching our market or utilising our reach. Once all that comes out, he will be removed without hesitation. On top of that, we are now on a deadline to push promotion, so when you meet with your team, let them know that." Then Ron went back with, "Wait on her. I will ask her to reach out to you. She doesn't know I told you anything. Excellent, that helps. I will talk to Monica tonight and set up a call. I will let her know I talked with you about sponsoring the event and my concerns with Vic. She'll more than likely bring up the actual documented cases naturally. Just please don't let her know I told you without her permission." And he's done it with his lovely smiley face. "You guys are awesome and this year is going to be amazing." KamehaCon came back with, "Not a problem and thanks. The last thing we'd want is anyone feeling uncomfortable at an event we hold. That goes from talent to the attendees. I do very much appreciate you letting me know, and I'll be sure to have fresh ears during our conversation about the topic. Thanks, Ron." So, a week went by with Toye, just literally nothing happened. No one got back in touch with the KamehaCon representative. Monica didn't reach out, and nothing happened. So, KamehaCon had to go back to him. "Hey, so currently Vic is not attending. Can you have Monica call me if possible? Thank you." Toye, "I can call tomorrow. She's in Houston recording. You made the right call not having him out. Based on what we've seen, we think so. Our decision was based on the potential of his past victims being VAs. We are also taking a ton of heat, so I just want to make sure those allegations you brought to me are seriously being acted upon." Toye, "I promise it's true. VAs and staff. I will see if Ian Sinclair would feel comfortable telling you his story of someone extremely close to him getting assaulted by Vic." KR, "I don't doubt it at all. Just makes it easier when the voices are louder, especially for these women who are stepping up. People think this guy is a hero." Ooh. Well, yeah, he is, because he hasn't said anything bad about anything that's currently happening, is he? "Again, thank you for all your help with this and being open and sharing. It's certainly a big deal in my eyes you are willing to reach out." Toye, "You're welcome. I know it is tough, but he is a predator. He can be really nice at times, but when he gets upset, he can be a terror. And the other obvious thing is the harassment stuff. Which, all that is absolutely brilliant, which I think is fantastic as well, because these come out, and it shows that Ron went behind Monica's back, went behind his own fiance's back, and said, "Oh, you do know this is happening. Yeah, we don't want him there, so can you get rid of him? We don't want to sponsor you if this is going to happen." So, obviously, the public revelation of these text messages, some fans believe it appears possible that Toye did commit the torturous interference, which Vic, in his lawsuit, has stated. And I think that's absolutely amazing. So, according to SMU Deadman School of Law, the elements comprising a torturous interference include the existence of a contract, a willful and intentional act of interference, proximate causation, and actual damage or loss to the plaintiff. According to these messages, a contract existed between KamehaCon and Vic regarding Vic's guest appearance at KamehaCon. Toye voiced his concerns to KamehaCon in the effort to have Vic removed from the convention, and a discussion between Ron and the representative led to KamehaCon dropping Vic, resulting in the loss of any compensation he would have received as a result of his appearance. However, whether these actions legally constitute torturous interference is a matter decided by a court of law. So, obviously, we all know how that ended, and it ended with Vic actually going there because Monica dropped out herself and she held a little get-together, so to speak, at, I think it was something Dot or whatever his name was, comic shop. It was like 24 miles away from KamehaCon. But with Ron actually doing all these texts back in January to try and get Vic off the show, and obviously KamehaCon were like, oh, right, okay, we've seen things now, you've told us this, which you're not supposed to tell us, and yeah, we will drop Vic. But then obviously, nothing came of it. Vic started saying he was suing them instead of the other way around, and the other people didn't even go to court or didn't even press charges against Vic, and this happened. So, it's going to be interesting to see when this all does go to court and see how it reaches out and pans out. Mostly because these taxes will probably pay a big part of the actual court case. Because you have it there, you have evidence of Ron Toye trying to swindle, basically, an organisation into dropping Vic when he wasn't meant to. You know, he was interference, and just as just last part right by there, the SMU dead men of School of Law, the existence of a contract, so Vic and KamehaCon, a willful and intentional act of interference, Ron saying, "Oh, get rid of him because he's supposedly done this," proximate causation, and the actual damage or loss to the plaintiff. So that would have been Vic not going and losing whatever much money he would have been paid for or whatever he would have made at the convention itself through signings and photos. I think it's going to be great. A lot of people have covered this as well. So I have been away and from the YouTube for a couple of days. I've only done a few videos here and there, and I haven't been feeling great in myself. But I'm happy to be better now. Actually, that's probably the best way to describe it. I can get out there, I can do a lot more videos. As I say, this is my third video today now, and I haven't uploaded 3 videos in one day for a couple of weeks. So I think that just goes to show how much I've been in pain with my back. But we're on our way, we're on the mend, and I hope to see all your smiling faces soon. So please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see your lovely, lovely faces soon.